My O Taylor, always the quiet force of love, kindness, and grace. On August 4th, Taylor Swift touched down in Nashville alongside her fiancé Travis Kelce. But this wasn't about fame, flashing lights, or a red carpet entrance. It wasn't about a concert or an appearance. This was personal, deeply personal. And what unfolded next reminded the world just how deeply Taylor feels, how fiercely she loves, and how grounded she remains despite the spotlight that follows. Her everywhere. Moments after they landed in the warm haze of the Nashville summer afternoon, Taylor was spotted stepping into a quaint little floral shop nestled near the private airstrip. There was no big security scene, no blocked-off entrances, no tip-off to the media. Just Taylor unmistakable, yet so unassuming that a loose hoodie, light jeans, and a bald cap pulled way over her signature blonde hair. Her steps were quiet, purposeful, and her face carried that soft, thoughtful expression we've all come to recognize in moments that matter. Because this visit wasn't about her. It was about someone who has always been her quiet strength. Her father, Scott, who recently underwent heart surgery nearly 2 weeks ago, has reportedly been recovering quietly at home, away from public view. A man known for standing behind his daughter in every chapter of her career. From the early country music days to sold-out stadium world tours, Scott has always been Taylor's biggest cheerleader, her protector, her sounding board, her rock. And now, as he faces a challenging chapter of his own, Taylor is returning the love in the most intimate human way possible, by simply showing up. But even more touching than the flight to Nashville or the headlines it generated was what Taylor did next. Inside that little floral shop, witnesses say she moved through the aisles slowly, scanning every petal, every arrangement until she settled on a delicate bouquet, graceful collection of soft-hued roses, lilies, baby's breath, and wildflowers, all wrapped in white paper. It wasn't extravagant, wasn't curated for photos, was meaningful. Nestled inside the bouquet was something even more heartfelt, a tiny handwritten note. Carefully folded, tied with a slender blue ribbon, and gently tucked among the blooms. No cameras were there to capture the moment. No fans mobbed the sidewalk. Taylor wasn't performing. She was just a daughter buying flowers for her dad. A daughter walking into a flower shop because she knew how much comfort a simple gesture could bring to someone she loves. Outside, Travis Kelce waited patiently in a black SUV, giving her space, but watching with that quiet protectiveness we've all come to associate with him when he's around her. He wasn't there to take over the moment. He wasn't posing or speaking to anyone. He was simply present, his eyes following her every move with calm intention. And when she stepped out of the shop with the bouquet pressed gently to her chest, Travis stepped out too, not in a rush, not with fanfare, but with steady support. He opened the door for her, shielding her from onlookers as they slipped into the back seat and quietly made their way toward the Swift family residence. That's when it hit people who happened to see them. This wasn't a publicity stunt. This wasn't a coordinated moment for Instagram or the tabloids. This was real. It was intimate. And for many fans who later caught wind of the sighting, it was absolutely heart-melting. Social media quietly lit up with comments like, "This is the Taylor I've always loved, humble, grounded, and all heart." And she could have sent someone. She could have had the flowers delivered. But she went herself with her man by her side. That's love. And truly, they're right. In a world where everything can be filtered and staged, this moment was stripped bare.